Hello everyone, it is NotaNoobPat, and welcome to Survivor Perk Review, where I analyze the usefulness of every perk. Decisive Strike is Laurie Strode's shareable perk that is unlocked at level 40 in her Blood Web. The pros of DS are that it counters tunneling, stuns the killer for 5 seconds, and could distract a killer for up to 60 seconds. It counters tunneling by being able to stun a killer for 5 seconds if he picks you up during the 60-second window of being unhooked if the perk is at tier 3. To counter being stunned, some killers may knock you down and stand near you for a minute to avoid DS's effects. This will give survivors around the map time to work on gens or heal up. Its cons are that can only be used once a game, and the user must hit a difficult skill check. Let's get into the gameplay. Here is the survivor view. I will be hooked, and after I am unhooked, the perk will activate in the bottom right hand corner, and the timer will begin. It will rotate clockwise until it is no longer active. You will have to be hit again, and then be picked up within the timer for the perk to be able to work. Once picked up within the window, a skill check will trigger. If you miss the DS, it will not activate. The good news is that you can still use it if activated on your next unhook. This time, you can see that I hit my difficult skill check and I am able to run away. Now, let's take a look at the killer view. I will down a survivor who was just unhooked. Then, I will pick him up and the survivor will activate DS. This is what it will look like. On the left side, the killer will be notified by the Decisive Strike icon to let them know that the survivor's one use has been utilized. Then, on the bottom right, a timer will be displayed that shows how long the killer is stunned for. Here's a clip of why I think Decisive Strike is an elite perk. I'm being chased out by the killer after all the generators have been finished. What you will see is that my teammate opens the door a hair too late for my adrenaline to activate, where I could have either taken another hit or speed boosted out. Now, my teammate is forced out, and the Wraith will go hook me. The Wraith will proceed to camp the hook during the endgame that has already been spawned. My other teammate will give an extremely valiant effort. She opens the other door, she unhooks me, she tries to heal me after I've been down for a second consecutive time during the endgame. Unfortunately for me, the Wraith has been standing around the corner this whole time. With her hand being forced, she must run towards the exit gate, while I am downed and trying to either crawl towards the exit gate or get myself ready to be healed up. Fortunately, the Wraith will return and attempt to hook me while my Decisive Strike is still activated. I will then activate my Decisive Strike by hitting the difficult skill check, and I will be able to escape due to the stun. This is the face of a very happy survivor, as you can see.
Nice work.
Woo! Let's go! My grade of Decisive Strike is that it is a 9 out of 10. It is a perk that can be the difference between escaping a trial or being killed, as demonstrated in this video. It is also one of the only ways to prevent tunneling in this game. Finally, the perk benefits all survivors as it can either distract the killer and alter the play of the entire game. I find this perk absolutely essential. It is well worth the shards if it appears in the Shrine of Secrets, or it is even worth leveling Laurie up to level 40. That wraps it up for my review of Decisive Strike. If this video has helped you, please leave it a like. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do. If you want more Dead by Daylight content, make sure to visit my channel as I look forward to reviewing every single perk in Dead by Daylight.